So now you can see right there on the battery, you'll have a manufacturer date, March 06. Whoa. It's not March 06, the March 6th this year or last year. It's 2006, and this is 2017. So we got some years on this. The typical battery is going to last you 5 years. You get 5 years out of a battery, you're doing pretty good. Some of the things you need to do to prevent your batteries from deteriorating is charge them frequently. I don't have access to a power source in this boat shed, so as soon as I get in from fishing, I got to charge it up. It's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. First thing I'm going to do is make sure I got some safety stuff. This is not the proper tool to use, by the way. I probably need some type of booster here. It might give me enough leverage because these things are heavy. And I'm going to put my cell phone up here because I know I'm going to damage that. Hopefully the nice guy before you gave you enough cable so you can take your batteries out here. It's like a body or something. Yeah, all right, so now they're out. It's actually pretty clean in here. But now would be a good time to clean out your stuff. The next thing I do is I take a picture of the battery setup. Because I guarantee you, no matter how simple it looks, you'll mess it up. At least I will. The way he goes. God, that's heavy. Terrific. Well, anyway, I don't know if you can see the sticker. It shows a manufacturer date. What you got to do is hook these up positive first, then negative. Disconnect and it's negative, then positive. You hook these up, you're going to hook the positive on first and then the negative. That's basically so you don't short this out. I mean, if you're already going to be grounded and you come in contact with the frame, hopefully that won't happen, right? Again, gloves, glasses, just be smart. Man, what in the heck do I got going on here? I'm going to use the wing nuts. That's just for ease of installation. There's always the debate if these things could, because of the vibration, sometimes the batteries move back here. They could become loose, but I'm going to use wing nuts. Some other people use like a nylon locking nut, and that'd be good, but I'm just, like I said, if I'm just a weekend guy, I'm going to put wing nuts on there, and I'm going to tighten it down with a set of channel locks. If I was in a tournament position where I really depend on the connections, I mean, you got to depend on your hardware when you're in a competition. So I would use like a locking nut. For me, it's just wing nuts, and I'm going to tighten it down with some pliers. If you notice, this cable here, I don't have the eye hook on it. So when you hook your the wire, I probably should have showed it to you, but basically you hook your wire so when you tighten it, the wire will continue to go down onto the terminal. If you had it reversed and you're tightening it this way, the conductor would actually just peel off it. This is bad news here. Man, you actually can't see it, but like right in here, from these tabs bending, this is actually a poor design. Breaking right here. All right, what a dang mess. So anyway, I was able to go down the road real quick to the local shop. Find these, but I'm losing daylight, so tomorrow morning I can put these on the charger and I'll be good to go. Hopefully no more surprises. We all know this thing had this lovely hook shape here. Again, the skeletal. Right, yeah, pieces everywhere. These suckers, I should have knew better. Should have knew better. I just recorded a bunch and I didn't even hit the record button. But anyway, man, you gotta be shitting me. This is what happens, man. When you don't do it right, this is what happens. Okay, it's a new day. So if you're wondering what's going on, a complete disaster. My camera's like bouncing everywhere. The battery had a lot of corrosive, just corrosion everywhere. So my conductors were just, they were breaking apart, falling off. Called up the local boat shop, told them the situation, asked them if they can help out, because I cannot find these connectors anywhere. I mean, it's just like mission impossible. I mean, I could jerry rig something together, but at the end of the day, I want something done right. So I'm taking a ride over there. He's gonna hook me up, and I may pay more, but I want it done. I want it done. This breaker, pretty self-explanatory. Say battery, auxiliary. Battery, auxiliary. And if you're like me, you're always gonna have the proper tools, like the skeletal, right? Something I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna double nut these. It's gonna help it stay on a little bit longer if vibration does take its toll, which I don't think it will. Something I do is these gloves, they always stay in the side of my truck. And these glasses as well. And these glasses have seen better days. Actually, they're just dirty. Yeah, they're just dirty. I also keep the pair of winter gloves in my glove box, that case, and that's where I store these. So one, it protects these, and two, I'll have gloves in wintertime if I break down and have to trek like a lot of miles. Like I said, if I was in a tournament position, I'd have a different setup. I'd have something that would not fail me. The neoprene locking nuts. That's probably the way I would go, but these are good. But when you're going to a competition level, that's a whole nother ball game. Now comes the fun part of putting these beasts back in here. God. This needs to go. Oh, whoa, whoa. Guys, again. And we're gonna go up here, and what the? You're kidding me. I feel like a fool. Oh, hell yeah. So let's just recap. The number one fix for your trolling motor is batteries. Summer months, your batteries are going to deplete a lot faster, and the winter months, a lot slower. Definitely do not store your batteries depleted. Get off the lake, charge them up. Maybe once every 2 months. If you can, haul this thing out there, charge them up. My boat shed, it doesn't have power, so I got to haul it up here with this like 50 foot, 100 foot extension cord. It's like this green mammoth thing. Lay it out, charge it up, and I'm good to go. Batteries out, put them in. Negative comes off first, then comes off the positive. You put them back on, the positive goes on first, and then the negative will help you not to short out your equipment. And also, when I'm looking for a battery too, I'm looking at weight. Some of these are like, 60 pounds. If you pay higher dollar amount, you're gonna get a lighter battery. I mean, you could lighten your load up just by going with lighter batteries. But again, it's how much you want to pay and what you're going to get out of it. And there's a big difference between your, these batteries here, they're like, I got them on sale at Tractor Supply for $80. After you take the core in there, and they'll give you like an exchange fee. 2 of them is $180 with tax or something like that. You can go to these other places and get a lot better batteries maybe, but you're going to pay. And so you really got to weigh into, what am I? Am I like a, kind of tournament, professional, like competitive environment? Like me, I'm just a weekend warrior. I'm out here just hoping this thing turns over. Safety, for the love of God, man, think safety, because it's not all about you, it's about your family. It's about, this battery's blowing up and what it's going to cause your issues to your family, how they're going to deal with it. So it's just, gloves, safety glass. Always keep your battery terminals clean, because when corrosion builds up, this film will develop over, batteries will start discharging. It's crazy, yes I know, but they will start discharging very slowly, and before you know it, performance is not what it should be. And I get it, we all want to save $1, but when you're swapping out, I have 2 batteries in here, and they're either run parallel or series, whatever you want, okay? If you got to replace one, replace the other one, because that's going to help. That's just going to be better for the dependability of the batteries. Also, get the same size. These are only 27 banks. Some people, again, that run all day long, they're a little bigger. Some of these, the older batteries, I don't even know if they still have it now, I haven't seen it, but you would carry them by the terminals. Don't do that. Don't beat down the connectors onto the terminals. I mean, that just goes without saying. You're going to damage insides of the terminal. This one goes without saying. Do not disconnect these batteries while the engine's running. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that. We used to have lawnmowers back in the day where the trick is to get them unhooked from the spark plug is to you just get a screwdriver and pow, pop off the cable, and sparks fly and you'll get shocked. Yeah, Don't do that. It's all about sometimes money, sometimes it's about performance, but to me it's about money. These batteries are going to last for 3 to 5 years, and they're like 180 bucks for two. So you got to put things in perspective there, like how much you want to put into it, how much energy are you going to put into preserving it. I don't have electricity here. If I want to put electricity down here or solar, you know, I'm looking at a couple $100. You know, I could buy 4 batteries and maybe in 10 years or 6 years for $400. So you got to look at things a little differently, that perspective. Then the equipment wears out, you get it.